copyright. That's gonna get us with the copyright.
That's the copyright.
Look, any rapper saying those kind of rhymes in this day and age, in this period of time, trying to battle Eminem is worse than David Starr trying to battle Proof, IQ, B, Fat, and Bizarre. That's why you acting differently. You ain't got no style, plus you lack delivery. I don't need a boast. Look, my face is pale, but you look like you seen the ghost. Start from bottom to top and take his building down, because that's the only way you wrecking shop.
Welcome to the You Feel Me podcast. So this week we wanted to go ahead and talk about how is it again? Go ahead, Wayne. What is it? All fair in love and hip hop.
All's fair in love and hip hop. Yeah. So I thought of this topic because of basically just beef. Just beef in general. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's a lot of people nowadays that say when you get into a hip hop beef with someone, don't talk about their kids. There's certain things that you shouldn't talk about. Don't talk about their kids. Don't talk about their wife. Just things that you should leave out. You shouldn't touch. So I guess you could talk about how ugly the person is, or how goofy they dress, or if they look like a camel or some shit like that. Yeah, you know, but it's never all, you know, it's never about, if you talk about their children, it's going too far. And I always thought that was bullshit, because like I said, they say all's fair in love and war. And I completely understand that. Like, if you're trying to get the love of your life, you got to do what you got to do to get her. And the same thing goes on in war. If you got to cheat. It's about winning, you know? So yeah, if I got to talk about if your kid has a mental illness, or if your mom died last week or some shit like that, I feel like that is all fair game. The goal in not necessarily just hip hop, but in beef, is to make the person feel as low as humanly possible, right? I don't know where we got this whole let's still try to be nice to our enemy that we're beefing against, because we don't want to be seen by other people who have absolutely nothing to do with our beef. I don't want to be seen as looked at as rude or disrespectful, and oh, you shouldn't have said that, or oh, you shouldn't have said this, or like, I don't care about that shit. I think Kanye had a beef a while ago back when he was with Amber Rose, and Wiz Khalifa, him and Amber Rose had started dating, and he was talking about like Wiz's kids or something like that. And I remember the Breakfast Club just kind of going up in arms about it, like, oh man, there's some things you shouldn't touch, and you shouldn't talk about these people and this and that. And I was like, no, fuck that. When you destroy, you can destroy completely. And you know I'm not a fan of the 48 laws, right? But that's one of the 48 laws. When you destroy completely, you know? And I feel like it's all fair. You came at me, right? I came at you, you came at me, I'm gonna come at you a little harder. If I gotta talk about your kids, your dog, how you live in the hood, or whatever the hell, it's all fair game, right? What do you think though, man? You're the rapper, you know, one of the greatest of all time. Yo, let me know how you feel about it, man. I know you've had your fair share of beef as well too, man.
I have had my fair share of beef, and I would say that one time I talked about this nigga's mom, or not his mom, I'm sorry, his wife. And I was like, how you gonna be fucking a white bitch and you supposed to be, you know, Nation of Islam? That don't make no sense to me. Now a lot of niggas tell me like, yeah, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you for saying that, because that don't make no sense. And then he explained it to me like, yo, I was homeless and she was the only one that hold me down, or held me down. And I'm like, yeah, you got a point, but you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna say some shit about me, then I'm gonna come at you full force. I would say that there should be, though, a line, certain shit that you probably don't want to say. The reason why I say that is because you should have some type of value system. But that shit is dying day by day, nigga. The real niggas is gone. They in jail or they in the grave. Real rap. Like, most of these motherfuckers cap artists. They ain't real. But let's look at how current hip hop is. For example, Lil Durk right now has beef with the FBGs or whatever, because they had smoked FBG Duck a long Well, he got smoked recent, like 3 years ago or something. And he got killed while he was at the mall in Chicago. But he was a Chicago artist, and he had beef with Lil Durk. Well, Lil Durk just went and said like shit about
It's good,
him
everybody.
and
See
that
that right
whole
there? Go
group
to the You Feel Me
in the
podcast.
song
We
talking
about
about
to start
you
a
get
live
smoked,
stream
we
right
smoked
now.
your cousin.
Go ahead
They talking
and
about
hit that
actually killing,
reminder.
like people
Go
really
ahead
are
and go ahead
dead.
and
Nigga,
click
like this
on
ain't
it.
no
You can
game.
come and go ahead and
These
join
motherfuckers
us.
are in the
And we're giving
ground. You
away
feel me?
free merch
Lil
today.
Durk
We're
putting
gonna
in
have
songs.
free giveaway. Come join
Then
our live stream.
that
Comment.
rival
Make sure that you
gang or
interact
whatever
with us. Come like,
went
come look
and
at
like
us.
took
Come check
pictures
us
in
out
front
right
of
there.
King
The You
Von's
Feel Me
memorial.
podcast. The link is in the motherfucking
Talking about, you know what I'm
description
saying, like
and
disrespecting
Instagram.
him.
Thank y'all.
You know
Love
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
Peace. Happy Saturday.
So
And let's go.
I remember watching this old gangster movie where I forgot what was the name of it, but I'm gonna put a clip on it of it. And basically, this nigga, after his enemy had died, he went to the funeral, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, yo, he's showing respect." And this motherfucker spit on this nigga's grave in front of everybody during the funeral, dog.
Word?
I could not find that
Find
clip.
that, man. That's wild, man.
Nobody did shit to him.
What you say?
I could not find that clip.
So
I'm gonna
it
ask
really
you read it
depends on
during the
who you are.
or
If you
Edgy
willing to
during
kill a
the,
motherfucker, then why you ain't
during
willing
the,
to say whatever
episode.
on the song? That's
during the
weird,
live stream with me.
right? Because that's the ultimate.
Then on top of that, you know the consequences, man.
Right.
Like when you have a beef with someone, especially when you put it on wax, especially now, like niggas is even crazier than they were in the 90s, man. Like you know the consequences of when you do this. Like people can cap you. Please don't think that you can walk outside and you'll just be free and
Yup.
clear of shit. You
Nah,
know what
you
I mean?
get
Like it
smoked.
don't work that way.
Nah, it doesn't. So
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like I have morals, so certain shit I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about your mom that got disabilities and shit like that. I don't want to talk about your kids. But I have said shit like that in the past. But I'm a fucking adult, and I know like now as an older person, if I say something, I gotta put my name on that. You feel me? And I gotta stand on that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So if you come and step to me, I gotta stand on all that shit I'm talking about. You can't talk it out. If a motherfucker don't want to talk it out and they come to you correct, then you gonna have to reply in kind. And that's the thing, bro. Do you really want that smoke? Most niggas don't, because they just like, yo, I'm just gonna say whatever I want. But if these motherfuckers is real deal Holyfield, and they really about that shit, and they will actually step us, you need to watch what the fuck you saying, because you will see payback.
Look here though. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you. I understand you being older, and you know I understand what you said there. But do you see? Do you feel it's okay to talk about people's families and disabilities and shit like that? Maybe not you. You say you got morals and you're a little older. So let's say for somebody who's a little younger. Let's say for like a young boy or a Dirk or someone like that. Do you shun them if they were to ever say, "Oh, your kid has Down syndrome"? Would you shun them personally as an older man, or would you be like, "Hey, nigga, it is what it is. All's fair"?
If he said it to me, that's a body bag. That's what I'm looking at it.
All right.
That's what he's going
So
to
when
get.
you hear it, like for two other people,
If
between
it's two other people there, I'm just like, man, that shit's trash. Like, you ain't got no talent, bro. That's where you going with it. Your bitch ass is going with it like that. Now, Eminem, I expected him to say something like that.
My shit.
Yo,
wait, can you hear me, bro?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. Hey, y'all, welcome to the You Feel Me podcast. Of course, we have some weird difficulties, but yeah, it seems like everything's acting a little funny. Hold on 1 second with us, man. That is super duper weird. We'll play you a commercial real quick while we're getting set up. Hey, so do you know what's the difference between me, the big homie Wayne, and let's say Joe Rogan? Easy. He's white. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's you. It's the fans. It's the followers. So please go ahead and follow us on your favorite podcast platform so you don't never miss any of our episodes. Never miss none of our short episodes where we talk about the weekly topics or our long form episodes that come out every Friday. And remember, we both black and Joe Rogan ain't.
Joe Rogan ain't. That shit's still funny, bro.
Podcast. Hope
He's
everybody's
still black.
blessed
Joe
day.
Rogan
What's
ain't.
good? What's up, man?
That
How
shit's
you
still
doing?
funny,
We
bro.
on- Right, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I have to turn my TV up, but yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool, man. Thanks, Edgy. Thank you for coming in today, man. So,
Love y'all.
yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about some crazy shit going on. The slap heard around the world today. Wayne, it seems like your camera is not I can't really see you, bro.
Okay, I'm trying to get my sound right, man. I really
right,
am
well,
trying to get my sound right.
Just let me
But
know.
I'm here, baby.
All right, let me know when you're ready. Edgy, let us know if you can hear us okay. Let me check me out. You know what I mean? Make sure that you can hear me all right. So, man, Wayne, let me know when you're ready, bro, because I know you got some RIPs that you want to go ahead and share for this week, man. Unfortunately, we had a little crazy ass week this week and everything that's been going on, bro. But I know that my week's been a little bit fucking nuts and all of that type of shit. So she said, hey, what's going on, Homage? What's up, broski? Hope everything good, man. So just to let y'all know, man, we're giving out some free merch today, man. We got some free merch that we're going to be giving out, some new designs that we came up with. We're going to be giving out a free hat, this free, you feel me, band t-shirt, and also like a little tank top and shit. We got most sizes and everything. So, yeah, man, we're going to be go ahead giving those out. So make sure everybody make sure you subscribe if you ain't subscribed, and also make sure that you comment on this motherfucker so you know what I'm saying you can be able to, we can see you so we can see about giving away the free merch for today. So Wayne's still getting all his audio set up and shit, but while we're going ahead and talk,
good, man.
you think you good, broski? All right, so let me go ahead and add my big homie back in. There we go. So you all right, man. So we got some. Yeah, I can hear you fine, man. Can you not hear yourself? Put the little mic up to your face. Hey, everybody in the comments, can y'all hear Wayne okay?
Pause. Pause.
He said, what? Nigga, pause. What I say?
Pause,
What I say, nigga? I thought I said,
you said put the mic up to your face, man.
Not that tight, Mike. Come on, man. As you say, y'all good, man. Goddamn, nigga.
Yo, man, what's good, y'all, man? Good to see y'all, man. Happy Saturday, everybody, man. Happy Saturday.
You know, we on some POC. So, all right, Hamid said, since you said that, man, you know what I mean? You in the running for getting some free shit. So I appreciate you and everyone else that's on here. Courtney, you're not in the running because you ain't getting nothing for free because you live here and that shit ain't fair. All right. So, man, let's go ahead and you want to start off with the RIPs for this week, man, because breaks my heart. A couple of things break my heart.
Yeah, man. We go do a RIP, man. And yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna absolutely do this RIP for two people, and we're gonna have to do a little small moment of silence for both of these people, man. So first and foremost, man, yesterday was the 3-year anniversary, if you want to call it an anniversary, of the passing of the late great Nipsey Hussle. Like, as you know, man, he didn't spend too much time on this earth, man, but his impact was felt. And excuse me, also it was the 27th year anniversary of the late great Selena. She passed away yesterday as well, 27 years ago. You know,
they passed on the same week, same time.
Yeah, man, it's so crazy how the world works sometimes, man. But you know, I want to give a great RIP to them. You know, Selena, she, you know, Jennifer Lopez played her in the movie so much that, you know, when I think of Selena, I see Jennifer Lopez in that movie. You know what I mean? More than I see the actual Selena, you know. And then with Nipsey Hussle, man, I can admit, like, I knew who Nipsey was, of course, man, years and years, but I've never really paid attention to his music until Victory Lap came out. And when Victory Lap came out, I listened to it the first day it came out, and I was like, yo, this shit is album of the year, man. Like, straight up and down, bro. It's like, it's not going to get any better than this from anybody. It was absolutely fantastic. And unfortunately, he lost his life a little while after that, man.
Yep.
Those are two great human beings, two great souls that we had that made just beautiful music that just, you know, made you want to move, you know, made you want to hustle, made you just want to, I don't know, man, just feel good about yourself, you know. And it's just a shame that both of their lives had gotten taken away just over something frivolous, man. You know, Selena, I think it was the manager of her fan club, and you know,
she was a stalker.
Yeah, man. I think she was actually stealing money somehow from Selena, and Selena confronted her, and that's when everything went down. And Nipsey Hussle, man, he just got lost to the streets, man. Just jealousy in the streets. You know what I mean? And that's what, if y'all don't know, man, I hate to promote during this time in the podcast, but we have an episode called, Once You Make It, Should You Leave the Hood? Y'all might want to check that out as well. But Nipsey was trying to do more for the hood. He was trying to give back, and he lost his life that way, man. So Fearless, if you mind, man, just giving a brief moment of silence. If y'all listening to us, y'all give a brief moment of silence as well, man. That's good, man. That's all love, man. It's all love for everybody. We love everybody. It doesn't matter your race, your creed. If I didn't grow up listening to Selena like that, man, but I know her music. She definitely made an impact, man. And it's just rest in peace to them, man. And I hope that they're living, a lot better on the other side, man.
Yeah, Edgy said that she went to the store for Nipsey Hussle, and she said that it was closed, but she went up there, and yeah, man, it's just like they're opening up another marathon store. So that's a good feed, helping young people go ahead and get jobs and opportunities, things of that nature. And the clothing is dope. So if you can support, because a lot of that money goes back into the neighborhood and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I just really love Nipsey Hussle. Listening to a lot more Nipsey Hussle helped me with my album Kobayashi to actually slow down my flow and to actually have more of that Nipsey flow, where it's like every line is saying something, but also every line is kind of like the same cadence. And Homage told me one time, he was like, yo, don't have no throwaway lines in your verses. And then listening to Nipsey and him having that consistent flow on any beat, and he don't gotta rap like da-da-da-da-da-da-da on every fucking beat. He could sit there and just talk to you like a grown ass man to give you them jewels. Nipsey was good at that, and once he left, that's gone. And the Selena, she was gonna be like, probably J-Lo right now. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
She would have been on some J-Lo shit, but we lost her and too soon due to money and bullshit. So rest in peace to those people. But yeah, we did that. Start off on a nice little crazy note, but let's go ahead and get to the shit. That's how I like to do it. Wayne, I want to go ahead and talk about Jim Jones, man. And well, he's like, my spirit animal right now. You feel me? So
let's get to the nigga shit. This is what you're here for. This is what we're here for. Let's get down to the niggery, man.
All right. So of course, on the docket today, we're going to talk about the slap heard around the world. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So with Jim Jones, man.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
So with Jim Jones, man, he this dude here, man. This is what I love about hip hop, man, is that you can start off as a rapper and just be like something so much greater. You know what I mean? Your boy Jim Jones is a weatherman now. Yeah, this dude can forecast the weather. And I'm like, who gave this nigga the opportunity to be like, hey, yo, Jimmy, do you wanna forecast some shit, my nigga? Do you wanna do this, or do you wanna the clouds? Look at this, look at that. And I mean, I wouldn't expect him to be like, nah, I don't want to do that, man. But I really did feel like it was right up his lane.
Oh, did Wayne disappear, y'all? Yeah, let me go ahead and just add myself back. I'll put Wayne back in. So Wayne talking about how Jim Jones is actually now weatherman. Let me go ahead and share y'all the video so y'all can see exactly what the hell we talking about, because I think personally that is pretty fucking amazing. So yeah, Wayne, you back on, bro. I'm about to show the video of the weatherman. So
okay, show the video. Yeah, this. Weatherman Jimmy.
Can y'all hear everything?
No, can't hear. We can't hear. But I mean, if you know Jim Jones, man, you can only imagine how he sounds and what he's saying. You know what I mean? I feel like I can do this. Oh, yo, my nigga, man, it's real cold out here. You know what I mean? And it's real, like, we don't need the sound, nigga. We get it. Like, we know what it is, man. This dude, man, I don't know who gave him the opportunity to do it, but I'm glad he took it, man. He did it like a real G, like a real soldier, man. He didn't because you know how sometimes when, the others give you a chance to be on TV. You got to be all suited and booted, and you got to have your tie up and shit like that. And you got to, you know what I mean? You try to come in with your proper voice, and you're like, "Oh, good morning, everyone. My name is
you doing
Jimmy
the interview?
Jones." And I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and Jim was like, "Nah, bro, this nigga came straight up, dressed like he came out the balling video, right?" My man is straight up represent Vamp Life. Still, like right there on national TV. There's probably so many white people watching that right now, or watching it then when it came on, and they were just like, "Yo, who is this dude? Like, what is this mockery? How can you make a joke of the weather? Like it's 35 degrees outside. They got this rapper guy." Yo, Jimmy did his thing, man. This has definitely been Jim's year, man, so far. Like I know he had like his I
his ass whipping. Dude,
right.
He said it's his year. He been fucking up people all year.
Right, because he whipped old boy's ass. What's old boy's name, man? I can't remember his name.
Freddie Gibbs.
Nigga, man. He whipped Freddie Gibbs' ass, and then he showed out a little bit in I think the Gucci store, because they wouldn't acknowledge him and his group. You know what I mean? And rightfully so, man. Because I hate, like we talked about that before, but I hate when black people forget where they are or who they came from, and they try to, just like I'm saying in this situation, like Jim didn't do that. Like Jim went straight to that to the news station. He got there in front of the green screen and he did his shit, bro. He's like, it's 35 degrees here, it's 25, it's gonna be cold. Grab your coats, man. Grab your coats. You know what I mean? Ballin', you know. And he just kept it real, and that's what you're supposed to do, man. And I may not listen to Jim Jones records like that, man, but I got all the respect in the world for old boy, man. Just because, well, I mean, regardless, I always had respect for him because he always kept it funky, kept it real. You know what I mean? And this just showed and proved it here, man. I hope they give him more chances. I hope he takes other opportunities and doing other things, man. I really do, because the skies is opening up for all hip hop artists and hip hop in general, man. And I really think that it's a dope and great look for all of us, for everybody. You know what I mean? Because I know, Fearless, you one of the greatest of all time, bro. And I know I like. Just seeing that happen to someone like Jim Jones. Look, he's shining. He got his rings on. You know what I mean? His girl Chrissy was probably in the back somewhere, man. My man got on the skull Jesus piece. That shit is wild, bro. He kept it funky. And I love that so much, man. But the doors are opening for us so much, and that just means that we work so hard. Not just in hip hop for people who rap, but for people who listen to it, for people who acknowledge it and love it, man. You know, and that just shows and proves that we can't be stopped. We can't be just forgotten about anymore. I know it's something as simple as your boy just doing the weather one time, you know, but it's just so much bigger than that in the grand scheme of things, man. And for Jim, I thought that was a dope and great look for him, man. And that was so fucking cool that they put him on TV like that. Phyllis, what do you think about it, man? I think it was so dope, bro.
I got the video. I'm about to play it now. Here we go. Let me go ahead and grab it for y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and introduce or bring it in. Let me make sure I got the right one. Hold up.
Give you a foot tap.
There we go.
Like I said, we're looking like we're in our 5th or 6th winter. It's pretty chilly. It's supposed to be spring. Spring is out of here. New York City.
Spring is out of here.
When you're in the 20s, you gotta drop down and get your eagle on. Baby girl, cover that front up because it might get a little bit chilly. The rest of the country looks about chilly. It doesn't get no better for anywhere. Miami's even in the 60s. You know that's supposed to be beach weather. So what we doing here, people? I don't know who's in charge. Somebody tell me the rules out here.
It says the drip report. Y'all see that?
No, with the weather man, bro.
Oh man, weekend looks pretty clear actually. Spring is here, spring is sprung. 55. Bring out your new white Air Force Ones, baby girl. You can go get your spring hairdo done.
Yes, sir.
Speaking about what is it?
Godly, boy, just see that. Y'all see that? Look at that.
Look at my God. That's hell as fuck.
Oh my God, yeah. I think that you might be right. The fact that he has been kicking ass and having fun this whole goddamn. Yeah, he's having a great time. So get your lace fronts done and you ready to go. So yeah, it just, to me, man, the way I look at it is like you said. In the early 1990s, bro, it was all about how we hated hip hop and how the government wanted to ban it. And you had black politicians going and doing bonfires with albums and shit, lighting them on fire. I don't know if y'all niggas remember that, but I remember that. They were trying to ban hip hop because of acts of violence. Now to the point where you got this man up here doing the weather. talking about get your lace fronts covered and shit like that. It's getting chilly out here. He said, I don't know who I need to talk to about the weather. So he just basically said conspiracy theory on national TV. Some HEPA niggas out there fucking the weather up. So to me, it's just all beautiful. I really, really do enjoy him as a weatherman. I'm glad that he has multiple venues. He has a podcast, of course, called The Weatherman, and talking about making the snow and shit like that. But it's just dope to see him doing that. And that all started because of the hurricanes that they had in Miami a few years ago, like 5 years ago. Remember them shits where they was having like they had a bad like hurricane that was coming to come fuck Miami up, and he was up there in his high rise talking about, man, it's real crazy out here and doing that shit on live, and it just spread from there. So you can't hate it, and it just shows that when you embrace urban culture, when you embrace hip hop culture, you can see so many more authentic and funny moments.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm here for all of that shit, bro. So
that's more authentic moments and less fear that was created within you. You know what I mean? When you opened up those doors, you realize, damn, ain't nothing to really be scared of, bro. Niggas just like talking shit sometimes, man.
Word up. Ain't nothing to be afraid of at all. So I just love that shit. So, all right, man. We'll have him coming to a place near you to go ahead and do the weather. But Wayne, let's go ahead and talk about the slap heard around the world, man. I want to go ahead and talk about oh boy. Fucking niggas up. So Will Smith out here bitch slapping motherfuckers.
Yeah.
For the culture.
So y'all, we listen here. Excuse me. Let me tell the story, bro. So
go ahead, bro.
It happened last Sunday. The Sunday just passed, right? And it happened Sunday night. And so I had hit Phyllis up Monday morning. Like I got to start work at 8:30, but I don't really have to start doing like real work. You know, you got to log in at 8:30. Then you start doing your real work at 9. You know what I mean? So I hit Fearless up, and I wouldn't expect him to hit me back so soon. But I was like, yo, man, did you see that shit between Will and Chris Rock, and how you feel about that? And, you know, we got to jump on that shit, man, because I feel like if we jumped on it real soon, like the numbers could go through the roof. Because that's what we did with like when we did like the Drake. We did an album review for Drake when he dropped Certified Lover Boy. And we jumped on that shit the next day, and we did the review for it. And like that's been like our highest watched video. You know, I think we got like 18,000 views on that joint, you know. So I was like, yo, we might catch lightning in the bottle again if we do it, man. Like, what you doing for lunch? What you gonna be around like 12:45, 1 o'clock, you know, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Your boy Fearless talking about, yo, what you doing right now? You know what I mean? And I was like, how long is it gonna take you to set up? And I was like, shit. So I run upstairs, I start setting all my shit up, man. We get it done, man. And that's when we did the episode that y'all saw on Monday. That was so very impromptu, y'all. I'm telling you, that was like between like 3 or 4 text messages between us, and we got our shit ready to go, man. I just want to tell y'all that story because like your boys is on their shit. Just wanted to let you know that, you know. But either way, I was like 5 minutes late for work too. You know what I mean? But you know what you were saying?
I think we was the first motherfuckers to do a video about that shit. My personal opinion, because I follow all the motherfucking anybody that does something similar to this. I follow. So, Edgy said, "Please don't play the video again."
No, Edgy, you need to watch that every day, bro.
And you know, I'm sorry, I can't oblige. I'm about to play that shit right now. Sorry, y'all. My fault. You know what I mean? But I'm about to play that shit. I love you.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Get fucked up, nigga.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the out of me. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your
Whack.
All right, so shit, bro. Man. All right, so y'all I'm putting the link right now. Please go ahead and check out and watch our first reaction to it. You know what I mean? This week has been literally about this shit. This shit destroyed the internet. Like for real. Like everybody and their mom has been talking about this event. We gave our initial opinion. So Yeah, I'm about to put it in here. Right here, you can go ahead and check it out. So go ahead, Wayne. What do you think, man? After a whole week of thinking about it, it's a lot more news that came out about this shit. It's fucking nuts. So go ahead, bro. What did you think?
And the story is so major that it's already getting like, lies. There's lies being told about it. Like first they said that the Academy asked Will to leave after the smack, and then there's somebody said that no, the Academy didn't say anything about that. They didn't try to make Will leave, and they try to say that Chris and Will shook hands and everything is cool now. And then like Tony Rock, Chris Rock's brother, came out and said, no, that's not true. They never shook hands and nothing like that. Yep. But I'm so sick of hearing it, man. But here's my thing. I watched that video just like you showed it again. This may sound crazy, but y'all listen to me. This is what I think, okay? I really feel like, Chris and Will are good friends. I feel like when Will walked up and I gave him a smack, like I said in the video that we made Monday, I feel like that was more like a movie-esque smack. It wasn't like a real, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up smack. Like I'm trying to be mad disrespectful smack, right? I honestly feel like if he would have just like pow, smack Chris Rock and just kind of walk back like he did, like he was in the Wild Wild West again, I think it would have been cool. It sounds crazy, but I think it would have been cool. I feel like Chris Rock would have been like, damn, Will Smith smacked the shit out of me, and everybody would have laughed, ha ha ha. And then he would have gone back and presented the award or doing whatever he was doing,
Right.
I feel like it would have been a joke if Will would have just kept it at that smack because they friends, they cool. Yeah, they might have got a little backlash for it, but it wouldn't have been as big as major as it is now. Like Will would have kept his award, or Will would have still won his award. Nobody wouldn't even thought about it that much because it was like just some friendly shit between two friends, two comedians, two actors, two millionaire niggas, But when Will wilded out and said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth," that's when everybody was like, oh shit!
Oh, and he had to say it twice for niggas to take it serious. Because the first time, motherfuckers was laughing like, "Oh, you crazy!" Everybody think it was staged. Then he said it again. Niggas was like, "Hold up, this nigga did it."
Right. And then if you look like even the picture that you chose, the picture right there that you chose, like Chris Rock, he's like kind of embracing the smack. He's not like moving away or no shit like that because it's not no real fight. It's not no real shit. Like niggas ain't trying to throw fisticuffs for real like that. You know what I mean? He just threw the smack and Chris, oh damn, okay. And then he could have gone on and presented the award and shit would have been cool. I guarantee you it would have been cool until Will acted the way he acted, man. And then he looks like an extra goofy because he was laughing. Will was laughing when he told the G.I. Jane joke. You know what I mean? So how the hell? So I don't believe that Will was even that mad. Even when he was like, keep my wife's name, I don't even feel like he was really mad.
No, he wasn't.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like he was really mad. I look in his eyes. I kind of think he was a little drunk, man.
I think he was a little turned up. Because after that, he went to go party.
Right.
So I think he was a little faded.
And that was some extra shit too. Like that shit's still in the back of your head. He won the award. He went and sang getting jiggy with it at an after party. But like that smoke is still in the air. You know what I mean? Like it's still.
He said he wanted to go say jiggy, playing jiggy with it.
Yeah, he did, bro. The video he was singing. No, he was singing Miami. My bad.
I was about to say what the
to Miami. My bad. But yeah, man, like that shit was still in the air, bro. And you're trying to put it in the back of your head, put it in the back of your mind. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like people know, like we partying with you, but you just smacked the nigga and then wild out, And I don't know, man. I feel like this is all Jada's fault. Jada fucked up Will Smith's career. And me and my homie was talking about this the other day, man. Like Will Smith is one of the greatest actors, entertainers in the entire world. And he's so in love with this woman, bro. He's so in love with her that he just ruined his career. This dude has been acting for like what? I'm 37. 30 years? 30 years he's been an actor? Maybe 25, 30?
At least, because he started in the 80s.
Right.
So he's already 89.
And he made so many great movies that he should have won an award for. But he won for this one, and that's cool. King Richard, fantastic movie. He won an award for it, and it's been sullied because he's trying to protect this chick because he's trying to show off for her. He's trying to be Tupac for her. He's trying to be bigger than August Alsina for her because she's probably telling this nigga like, yo, I need you to be a man. I need you to be the man I need you to be. So I said this. Will only smack Chris Rock so he can sleep in the same bed with her again, man. Straight up. Straight up, bro. That he only did he ruined his entire career for this woman who has like no career anymore, man. She was in a new Matrix movie for like 4 minutes, bro. If that.
She was old
You know
too,
what I
so
mean?
you know she ain't gonna be on the next one probably,
man,
if they ever
come
make
on,
one.
man. And then like I ain't gonna say that shit. I'm keeping it. The last good movie she had been in is fucking Set It All, bro. Let's keep it gangster. Let's keep it gully. That's the only shit that she look. It just really pissed me off that you ruined some. This dude played Muhammad Ali. He was a man in black. He was down out on his luck with his son. Like you name, he did the Concussion. He was the Concussion man. You know what I mean? Like Concussion was. I thought Concussion was a great movie. He should have at least been nominated for that shit. You know what I mean?
That was a good movie, and it shed some light on some shit.
Yeah, absolutely. But you ruined this man's career because she's so stuck in his head, man, that he did. Oh my God, man. I'm so sorry, y'all, if I'm just saying the same thing. It's just really pissing me off. Like, I really wish this would have happened to somebody else. Like, this could have happened to fucking Lawrence Fishburne or somebody else. Not Will, bro. Not Will, man, because it's gonna be so hard for people to want to get behind him anymore. You know what I mean? And Will does nothing but great things, and he's a great and positive and motivating person. And for his whole career to just be thrown away over this shit right here because of this goofy broad, man. Because of a simple ass joke of this goofy broad who can't. Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Fearless. I'm gonna let you talk. Let's read some comments, bro. Because I just really hate how she just did this to him, man. It's her fault. It's her fault. Straight up, right. It's her fault.
So Edgy said, word, millions of tweets, and it's on the news out here 24/7. She said, motherfuckers out here broadcasting live from the academy out here. Like some fucking 9/11 or something. She said he was high, fucking edibles are the devil. And then she said, ouch. I think the ouch was towards you, saying it was her fault. All right, boom. So let me give y'all a recap of what happened this week. So this shit happened on Sunday. We recorded our episode on Monday. Thank y'all for all the views and likes. I appreciate that. For real, we really do. Then you started hearing some crazy ass shit coming out. Like you said, Chris Rock brother was like, man, them niggas did not apologize because P. Diddy said that they talked. And Chris Rock brother was like, that motherfucker ain't talk. Boom. So that was like Tuesday. Then like Wednesday, Chris Rock did a show. And he was like, yo, I'm not really going to address this shit. I just came here to tell some jokes. But what happened to y'all this weekend? Everybody started bagging the fuck up. But people actually ended up booing him because his show was sold out because he didn't address it and talk about it. He was just telling jokes. And motherfucker was like, yo, talk about what the fuck happened to you. I don't give a fuck. So when they had reports outside of the shows that he did this week, yeah, motherfuckers like, man, I want a refund. That shit was not funny, and I wanted to hear him talk about this shit. You know, people want to hear the gossip and the drama. Boom.
Right.
Then like Thursday it comes out that the Academy is actually going ahead and they started to review this motherfucker. Because they like, yo, are we going to take like the award away from him? And then people are starting to question, like, why the fuck are y'all going ahead and let him do his speech? Then it got real crazy, right? It got real crazy because Jim Carrey came out and a whole bunch of comedians, Adam Sandler came out, like the big comedians that we know out there that's friends with Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? They all came out, was just like, yo, Will Smith smacking him was like the destruction of comedy. Like you basically just said that being a comedian usually had the ability to say whatever the fuck you want because it's supposed to be jokes. So if you're saying as a joke, you should have the ability to say what you want and cross those lines that nobody else want to talk about. Kind of like Dave Chappelle in the trans community. Like he's telling jokes. He ain't trying to offend. He's just joking, nigga. Well, Will Smith smacking him was like, yo, that's the end of comedy. So a lot of motherfuckers was pissed. Then on Friday last night, Will Smith gave up his membership to the Academy. Which basically means, yeah, he won the award, but honestly, it doesn't like show up really in like their records and shit like that. It's a whole bunch of shit that goes with it.
Yeah, like on some Barry Bonds type shit.
Like on some Barry Bonds type shit. So it's basically like, yo, you getting caught taking steroids, you're gonna like lose your Heisman or some shit, or you getting caught getting money. Like you going, it's like that on some shit. So basically, Will Smith knew he was gonna win Best Actor because he won all the awards leading up to that. And that's how it works. You win like the little bullshit ass Tribeca award for Best Actor. You win this motherfucker award for Best Actor. Basically, at the end, you get the Academy. This nigga knew that. He heard that joke. He laughed at it at first as a nervous tick. He looked over at Jada. She looked mad because she got alopecia. He walked up. He smacked the fuck out of her. And I'm pretty sure it's because he always had problems with his masculinity because motherfuckers think he's a bitch ass nigga. And that's the problem. When you are known as the nice, great, beautiful personality in the world, you're one of the most happiest people, and you have a woman or anyone out there that just tells you like, man, you soft, man, you let anybody say whatever you want, man, whoop de whoop, and all that shit gets into you. And just let's say you had a little bit of liquor, let's just say you had a little bit of smoke or you had an edible, man, your shit is released, and you know this nigga, you're like, man, fuck that, I'm about to go up there and tell this motherfucker shut the fuck up. And that's how you have a gangster nigga moment at the Oscars from the least gangster cat in the world. All of that. And now this man lost his membership, which I don't really think means anything. But like, he has a show with Disney.
Yeah, I think it means, I'm sorry, I think
like,
it means he can't be nominated again.
He cannot, not at this particular point until he get his membership back. And you know, you had motherfucking LAPD was trying to arrest him. Chris Rock was like, man, I'm not pressing charges. It was messy. You make everybody uncomfortable, and you made the biggest cringy moment of 2022 to date. Yeah. Like, not to mention in Japan and in like Asia and shit, they don't got like they live stream, so they don't have breaks and shit like that. So like, and they don't have like censorship the way that we do over here. So that shit was just straight like, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. And no motherfuckers over there was like, so like, well, this is, yo, you can't do this here on the international stage. Just do it after he get done with his set. Then you could beat him up and nobody would have known.
Right. Exactly.
Fuck him up away from, that's the problem with this generation, with us in general, not the generation, this whole world, man. Yeah. If you want to fuck somebody up, do that shit away from cameras if possible. There's back rooms that still don't have cameras. You can find them, I promise you. So that's how I feel about it, man. This shit destroyed his career. Jada ain't got no career, but this shit destroyed his career. And I can't wait to hear her podcast about this bullshit. And that's how I feel, man.
She'd probably be happy about it. So here's my thing. Look, number one, you was talking about everybody who came out. First and foremost, man, fuck Amy Schumer. Fuck Amy Schumer. She's not funny. She never been fucking funny. And she talked about, I was triggered when I saw that. Shut up. You were not triggered. You just want your little whack ass 5 minutes of fame, and you want everybody to hear what you got to say. Just shut the hell up, man. That's number one. Number two, all you people out there, y'all are all hoes. Y'all straight up bitches, man. Okay, talking about, oh, violence is in this and this is violent, bro. It was a smack, man. It was a smack, bro. And if he felt like, look, I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, if he would have smacked him and sat down and not said what he said, it would have been on some funny, cool shit. But he took it too far when he said what he said. But bro, sometimes you got to get down, man. Excuse me. Sometimes you got to get down and use your fist, man. So all you people out there that's saying like, oh, this is so triggering and this is so hit. Hey, y'all ain't never gotten to a goddamn fight before in your life, bro. Sometimes you're going to have to throw down, man. Sometimes you got to get punched in the face. And sometimes you got to punch somebody in the face, man. It happens. It happens. This just so happened to be one of the greatest comedians, one of the greatest actors on the biggest stage in the mall, and he wilded out, man. That's sad. That is sad. That's the sad part about it, you know. But sometimes you go have to scrap. So all that complaining, saying like, "Oh my God, I'm triggered." Shut up with the dumb shit. You ain't never gotten to a fight before. Go outside and touch some grass, man. You know what I mean?
Wayne, so can I share the video? I want to go ahead and talk about the fact that you just brought that up. A lot of the motherfuckers that's in the academy and all that bullshit as part of membership said this is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. And you brought up a situation to me that is way motherfucking worse that occurred. So you want to go ahead and introduce it before I play the video, my G?
No doubt. I cannot remember the name of the movie, but there was a Native American lady who won an award for a particular movie. She won an Academy Award for a particular movie, and she got on stage. Wait. She was pretty much...
I'm sorry, that was The Godfather, and Marlon Brando said that he wanted that Indian woman to go up there to represent him because he didn't want to accept the award. He was like, I'm not accepting the award because, you know, Marlon Brando at this time, he was becoming like an Indian reserve type cat. So he was living out there in like the woods and doing like peyote and shit. No disrespect to any Indian people, but that's what was happening. I don't fuck tell you. He was out there getting high. So go ahead, bro.
So,
My fault.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. No. Thank you. But she goes up there and accepts the award, and she pretty much, she's representing her people. And in the back, Clint Eastwood, y'all's favorite director, y'all's favorite cowboy. This nigga say, "Get off my lawn" and $1 Million Baby. That guy,
Spooks,
right? He's making all these
nigga.
great classic movies, right?
Niggers.
Brando,
He said all that. He said all, nigga.
They had the whole Marlon Brando back. I'm not. Goddamn, I got me saying
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. They had the whole Clint Eastwood back from going on the stage because he wanted to attack this woman for going on there and representing her culture and representing her people. There were people who were physically trying to restrain Clint Eastwood from going up there and physically harming this woman. So she got her award, she took it, and she went in the back. And then Clint Eastwood comes up, and he's pretty much like, "Hey, shout out to all the cowboys. I just want to represent them, blah, blah, blah." Is this. You're like, yo, you almost try to put your hands on this woman.
Let me play the video, bro.
Yeah, play the video, bro.
I love you. G.I. Jane.
Not that one. We already played that one. I don't think Rita wanted me to play it again. Let me see. Here we go.
Yeah, man, we didn't see that a few
times. The award for Marlon Brando and The Godfather, Miss Shasheen Littlefeather.
That he very regretfully cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry, and on television in movie reruns, and also with recent happenings at Wounded Knee. I beg at this time that I have not intruded upon this evening, and that we will, in the future, our hearts and our understandings will meet with love and generosity. Thank you on behalf of Marlon Brando.
From this guy, right?
I don't know if I should present this award on behalf of all the cowboys shot in all the John Ford westerns over the years.
What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is he talking about, yo?
So first of all, the comeback was trash. You had all that time to think about that shit. That's what you thought about. That's first of all. Second of all, they booed her, man, for talking about the fact that Indian people are portrayed in a certain type of way in movies, which helps feed stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we don't have video of it, this nigga was trying to whoop this bitch ass to get her off the stage so she wouldn't present it. And he wanted to fuck Marlon Brando up. But you see how he handled his shit away from the motherfucking cameras. He was trying to, see what I'm saying? So we don't got no evidence. You don't slap somebody like that. Look, you got to know how to act, where to act, and when to do it. That's all, bro. Mm-hmm. And Will Smith, man, like this ain't West Philly, nigga. Like, you ain't born and raised. You can't be going up there trying to end this nigga's days. Like, what are you doing? Like, stupid.
So I will say that Will is stupid, man. That's Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, man. Yep. I'm gonna send that shit to you.
Stupid.
So Will could have taken a few hints from Clint Eastwood because Clint kept his cool enough, even though there's some whack shit he said. He kept his cool enough because while she was out there, like, he wanted to go out and just kind of, put hands on this woman, but people restrained him. And then when he came out, he was all calm, cool, and collected. Will should have learned a little something from that as well, But either way, this, what happened with Will and Chris did isn't the worst thing that's ever happened. It's just everybody has their opinion on it, and everybody's just like nonviolent. But where were y'all at with this whole nonviolence? Where were y'all at in January 6th, man, when the insurrection happened? Like, everybody has an opinion on Will putting hands on Chris Rock, man. But wasn't nobody out there like, they weren't tweeting and saying like, this is preposterous and I can't believe this and I can't believe I live in this. Yo, the people who stood their ground on that shit, they said something. None of them people that said something now during this slap said anything during January 6th, man. And that shit was a lot worse than what's going on here. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to change the subject or switch the blame. What I'm saying is, if you're going to stand for nonviolence, that was the most violent shit that happened to us in an extremely long time. And did nobody come out and say shit because you was probably on their side in the first fucking place. You just didn't show up because you knew you would have gotten recognized.
So I'm gonna say I definitely believe that, and motherfuckers do act like, yo, this is the most violent thing, and black on black violence, and no, motherfuckers that are in Hollywood are weird.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
They're just weird. So I'm sorry. Weird shit happens like this. You'll see anomalies. Shit that don't happen usually in the world is going to happen on TV with these weird motherfuckers because they're weird. Nigga.
Right.
Jaden Smith, after this happened, said, that's how we do.
That's how we do. Never got into a fight before in his life, man. Never got into a fight before in his goddamn life, boy.
You are a nigga that bleached his eyeballs. Shut up, man. Oh, it ain't how your family do. Y'all are movie stars
that wear skirts. Look, bro, like ain't nobody got no fear in their heart for Jaden Smith, bro. That's how we do, man. Get out of here, bro. You've never hit a punching bag before, my guy. You're not that type
it's
of
weirdo
person.
land. That's what I'm saying. So you got to understand that this is weirdo land. So when you're trying to review and understand weirdo land, they are so high above other people,
notch, bro.
It's weird. And like Will Smith and Jada are a superstar couple, man. Like niggas literally say that. So they be like, oh, they weirdos. You're like, nah, no. Let me get to the comments, man. So Courtney said, dudes from Sports Talk said he read Will's autobiography. He thinks Will is trying to make up for not standing up against his father, who was abusive to his mother.
Yeah. Yeah,
that is that I love that breakdown, but that's real deep when it comes to like you doing this on like the TV though, like like that, and it might be why, because when you get emasculated like that, you see like your mom get abused or your mom going through shit. I know I can, relate with that, seeing my mom go through certain things. You know what I mean? Growing up, my dad wasn't like super abusive or anything, but just seeing certain shit in the house, that shit does trigger you, man. And that shit does make you feel certain types of ways. So that could be it. But again, niggas been saying shit about Jada forever. So chill, nigga. Do that shit different. Hold on, let me
can't. Okay, go ahead. I want to let me. Okay, go ahead.
So Hamid said the whole situation is crazy. Yes, it is, man. He said it means a lot, though. He's feel like in the long run. He said like he said it means a lot, though. He going to feel it in the long run, like the Russian sanctions. Yes, he is, because I mean, let's be honest. Will Smith ain't like the super duper star that he was when we was all little. Like doing Independence Day and shit like that, Men in Black. You know what I mean? He had a lot of bombs. You know what I mean? That movie where he was a younger version of himself and they was acting like it's the best technology. I'm like, nigga, they already did that shit in Marvel Bruce like Willis 5 times, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, they did it in Bruce Willis too. So I'm just like,
I forget the name of that movie, but yeah.
Looper, like
yes.
And that movie was fire, even though it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be trash, nigga. That was a throwaway summer movie. That movie was dope. So all right, Dexter, what's going on, broski? He said,
Dexter,
hey guys, what's up?
Thank you for coming in, bro.
And he said, yeah, that's how we do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a t-shirt that just says that's how we do with Jada Smith's face on it. I'm like, nigga, with a black eye. Cause like, bro, that's not how you do. Don't come on, man. And then Hamid said that's real shit. And I think he was saying that's real shit too, like just what you were saying about this entire situation, man, and like how they gonna say, oh, they won't talk about the insurrection on January 6th, but they're gonna talk about this shit as this is like the worst shit that's ever happened. Man, come on with this shock shit. Come on with this shock shit. But go ahead.
Fearless, let me go back because I want to respectfully disagree with Court, man. I think what you were saying is like a little. It is a little too deep. Like that's the reason why he smacked him, because he never stood up for his mother. I think. I mean, they may have some type of semblance to it, but I think this is mostly just Jada getting in his ear and just looking at him, giving him a look and shit. Like she wants this dude to be Pac. She want that tough guy, and she need to go ahead and leave him alone, leave Will alone, and let Will get like a white girl or a Kardashian or some shit. Like I don't know, bro.
Let him go ahead and marry Harley Quinn.
Tough guy, bro. Go tell what's her name? Go marry Jim Jones, man. You want a real tough guy, Jada? Go marry Jim Jones, man. You know
Go
what I mean?
NBA young boy, see what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, man.
He's gonna get you knocked out.
You want
and fuck you
to be with a rapper, my nigga? Go ahead and be with him. You know what I mean? Also, there's a video online that I see. I forgot to talk to you about too, Fearless. There's a video back in the 90s of Will Smith on the Arsenio Hall show.
Mm-hmm.
And he is making fun of one of Arsenio Hall's band members. I think he's a drummer or something like that. And he has alopecia. And he had a few jokes for him about him having a bald head and missing some hair. And Will, at the end of it, said, come on, man, it's all just jokes, man. I'm just joking around. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. And here we go, like 20, 30 years later, bro. And this is the same shit that ruined your career, man. It's just full circle, bro. It's just full circle, man.
All right, so us going through that, man. Let me just say, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna give out some free merch. So make sure that y'all please like. We're gonna give away a t-shirt, a hat, and this tank top. So only thing we're gonna need from y'all is to make sure that like I said, you hit the like button. And also make sure that you subscribe to us if you're not subscribed already. And the way that we're going to go ahead and get your information, and we'll probably just give one out to like everybody that's on here now, because it's like literally like enough to give away 3 pieces of fucking clothes. So the way that we're going to go ahead and do it is that I'll just contact you directly, and because I know everybody on here, and I'll just get your your address information and shit like that. So yeah, man, go ahead and let me know which one of y'all think is the best in the comments. And we'll probably just pick off of that. Like you like the shirt, the hat, which one do y'all like? So just let us know, and we'll go ahead and get that to y'all, man. And make sure y'all support the podcast and everything like that. Go ahead, Wayne.
I personally like that YFM band shirt.
That shit's
y'all,
fire.
that's the shirt. That's the shirt. No, that shit's fire. Good job, nigga, because you created that shit. That's the shirt that I said what that got us banned on Twitter, man. Those are the those are the messages that they had sent me when I opened Twitter up. Like, damn, bro. So I said, I sent it to Fearless and he put it on that shirt. I'm getting like 5 of them, man. So if y'all have a choice, man, y'all need to go ahead and get one of those you feel me band t-shirts, bro, and represent us, man.
Word up.
That be the best shit we made, man.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and start talking about Rick Ross,
Officer Ricky, man. Officer Ricky,
damn,
bro.
Man. Like, I don't know about you, but big Rick Ross fan. Certainly as he got older, later into his career. Now, after once he started dissing like 50 and shit like that, and I was like, yo, this motherfucker is lyrically like up there. Like, this motherfucker can spit. And then him choosing, you know what, Homage, since you said that shit is flames, go ahead, bro. Text me your address, Homage. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of them shirts out to you, man. Text me your address and text me your size, my G. And I'm gonna go ahead and get one of them motherfucking shirts out to you. So that's our first winner right here. So make sure, man, on the comments, y'all go ahead and put in there like, yo, which one you like? You like the shirt, you like the hat, you like the tank top, which one you like. So thanks, Homage. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and send that out to you. So go ahead and text me, big homie.
Thank you,
I got
Homage.
you, man.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you so much, Homage. So yeah, man. I love Rick Ross, man. That motherfucker could spit. His albums and his beat selection is top notch. Probably the best in the game. Like that nigga Rick needs to choose beats for Nas, man. Like for real, please.
Don't do that to Nas, man.
Nas going over there fucking with Kanye West, man. Go talk to motherfucking Rick Ross, cause his beat selection.
It's always dope. It's always dope.
Remember BMF that song? I think I'm Big Meech.
Larry Hoover. Yes,
oh my
absolutely.
God, like
absolutely, man.
Nigga, like
look here. Rick Ross has an album. Well, the album, but he was going at 50. It was Deeper Than Rap. That's my favorite. Great album. Great. He has this song on there. God, I can't remember the name of that song, man. All I know is it's like number 11 because I'm always listening to.
I said, nigga, they used to listen to CDs, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's number 11.
But yeah, man. 11, he picks great beats, man. And like you said, I'm in the same boat as you, man. Like when he dropped Deep in the Rap, when he was going at 50, I'm like, yo, man, this dude is nice, man. And that made you forget that he was a police officer, you know. And then Lil Wayne came out and it was like, yeah, nigga, let's make fun of him because he had a job before he became a rapper. And I was like, yeah, man, that's right, Lil Wayne. You got a good little point there. But now that I'm older and I realize, I'm not a gangster. I'm the least gangsterous person, But there's a code in hip hop, man. And he broke that code and he was allowed to stay and continue to be a rapper.
Okay.
And nobody ever brought it up again. And it was like everybody who was famous at that time, the DJ Khaled, the Lil Wayne, and all those rappers, everybody just wanted to still stay with Officer Ricky, you know. And 50, I think 50 was over there kind of flabbergasted, like, yo, this dude is a whole ass cop. Or he was, because he still could be, you know what I mean? I don't care about the excuses he made. I remember he was in like a XXL magazine when all this came out. They interviewed him. And if it's one thing I hate when people give other people an out.
Right.
So it's like multiple choice. It's like, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling bad? Are you feeling this one? Like, oh yeah. I feel good. You know, like they'll jump on whatever answer you give them because they don't have an answer themselves. And that's pretty much what happened. Like they asked Rick Ross, like, so pretty much, why were you a PO? And he was just like, oh man, well, you know, I don't know. And then the interview goes like, well, was it like on some gangster shit, like some street shit? And Ricky was like, oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Like, no, like shut up and let the person answer for themselves. You know what I mean? You gave him an out and he jumped on it. The dude came a police officer, a PO, whatever the hell, a CO. I keep saying PO, a CO, and it was just like on some street shit, like he was trying to get somebody out or trying to bring some drugs on the inside or whatever the case is. That's crazy, bro. You did it because that was probably not a lot of career opportunities where you were, and that's what you chose to do. Like he probably wasn't even thinking about becoming a rapper ever, you know. But once you become a police officer, you can't be I think you got found out with it. You, bro, it's one thing that 50 smashed your wife or your chick or your baby mama or whoever it is. You know what I mean? That's one thing, right? You trying to tell me, bro, that you was a whole ass cop and you talking like I used to sing, I used to sell drugs, I used to be down the Port of Miami, the Yayo Caucaina, and I'm like, bro, come on, man, we can't even trust you. I need the gangsters homage. Fearless, y'all tell me, y'all the rapping niggas, man, y'all live that life, man, y'all let me know, like, how is it that we let this slide? Like, how we let this go? Like, how do we not think about it? Just because the nigga makes good beat or chooses good beats and he can spit occasionally, you know what I mean? Because like, what helped make this dude slide from being the worst thing that you could possibly be in hip hop, and he continued to be able to make hip hop? What happened, man? How do we let this get through?
I mean, how we let 6ix9ine still live?
It's a different. No. That's a different era. It's a different era.
It's a different era.
The kids nowadays let that go through because they don't know about like where hip hop started, and they don't know what the ins and outs of it. They don't know the things that you're not supposed to do, and if they do know, they don't care. It's a different genre. It's a different era, man. Like if they don't get down like how we got down, you know, like if one of our favorite rapper says like fuck the police coming straight from the underground, like we fucking understood, like, and now they're just like, oh man, police ain't that bad, they're here to protect and serve, you know. It's like it's just a different era, man. I don't think you can compare the two.
I can, because I'm gonna say it like this. Just the one thing you're not understanding, and a lot of people still don't understand about music, that shit is entertainment. That's the main reason why you see a lot of these motherfuckers dying out here, because these motherfuckers think that the entertainment business is still the streets. No, nigga, it's not. It's not. It's entertainment, bro. Just because you do rap, it means the same thing as if you was a fucking actor on a sitcom or doing art and painting. It's still art, nigga. Like, you still rhyming words. It's an art form. Like, it's not like, and ours is more aggressive, true, but that's because a lot of us come from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we like. So, but in terms of the rules to the streets, the thing is this. I don't know what his pedigree is on the streets, straight up. I don't know what Rick Ross's pedigree is on the streets. I don't know. And I feel where Lil Wayne coming from, nigga need a job, nigga need a job. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm going to tell you right now, that motherfucker went down, like in hip hop, like he did not listen or sell a lot more records after that shit did come out. Like that shit did affect him, straight up. Like it
but nobody
it affected him.
Stop listening to him.
Well, his record fucking his record sales went down. Yeah, so like nigga, stop listening to him. Like
I disagree, man. I like Rick Ross is still a force in the industry, man. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this real quick, because we talked about this before. There was a white rapper, like a young kid, who was talking all that shit, like I pop the guns, I do this shit, I blah blah blah, and he is not about that life at all. And
Right.
niggas was talking about like going after him because like you're not about that life, man. You ain't on that street shit like us. You ain't never slang, you ain't never shot nobody. Like, why you over here talking this shit? You and I spoke about this before. Because I'm talking about the same thing that you was talking about. Like, I was like, yo, it's all entertainment. Like, why can't you say this shit? Even if you know he never really busts his gun like that, it's all entertainment. And he was like, you told me, like, yo, there's some people out there that do live that life. And they're talking that shit for the people that live that life because they live that life too. I feel like this is the same situation, man. Like, you're giving Rick Ross a lot of leeway, but there's also like a situation where like this young kid, this young white rapper, I forget his name, man, young Buckamuck or whatever the hell, right? I feel like you kind of gave, he was like, yo, they go come after him, man. They go come after him, they go shoot him. It's because he was talking that shit and he shouldn't be talking that shit. So like you're giving Rick Ross a lot of leeway, man.
All right, so okay, my fault, y'all. Had to go ahead and change everything. So look, can you hear me okay, bro?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sorry. So, in my opinion, it's real simple, man. Like, when Rick Ross and all that shit came out, he was already an established artist. And honestly, I don't think nobody took him in that super duper gangster shit serious. But when it came out that he used to be a CEO and shit like that, it's always that problem where it's like, yo, this motherfucker is a great artist and he does sell a lot of records, right? He got niggas on and shit like that. And this was his past. But it's a tricky situation because you like, yo, he's not really out there like an NBA young boy, like a little Dirk. Like, he's not like out there like the Chief Keefs of the world, and he ain't on some drill type of shit. Well, when you say something, you got to really do it. That's how it is in certain areas. But where he's from and everything he had going on and his pedigree in terms of hip hop, I think he was able to just move past that shit. But in terms of like, once that shit came out, I know I didn't really fuck with him like that after that, because it's like, yo, bro, you is the police. But he was a CO. That's not the greatest thing to be in the world for no dude to be talking about, yo, I sling, that 7,000 metric tons coming in each month. Like, that shit don't match up. But like I say, man, entertainment, and certain motherfuckers do get a pass for it. Certain niggas don't. The white dude that I was talking about, he talking about drilling. Drilling is very different than this nigga talking about he moving keys in the Miami coast. It's very different, because when you out there drilling, that means that you kill your ops. It's very different. Very different. And the crazy thing is that 50 Cent brought out that information about Rick Ross, but 50 still lost the battle, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. In my opinion as well. Man. Yeah,
I fucking dusted on that shit. So
I think so too.
I don't think that. I'm just saying, like, it's just hard, man. Like, trying to just be who you are authentically in hip hop. And if you can, stay who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Stay who you are. But how would we have accepted Rick Ross if he was on some other shit? He had to come out talking about keys. Like, that nigga from Florida, he's this big dude. Like, come on, man. Let's keep his rap name is Rick Ross. Rick Ross was a real drug dealer. That is up to him. I mean.
So I'm saying, like, you stole the name from a real drug dealer. You really did sell keys and all that. But still, I mean, it's almost like a split personality. Like you here, you're the good dude, who was a cop. And then he was like, oh, I'm not making enough money, because he also said like they only gave him like $1,000 a month, which is nothing that you could really live on. But then he was like, oh, I got this alternate personality while I'm slinging keys and I'm doing this and I'm Rick Ross. I think I'm Big Meech. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I still feel the way everybody else feels about it. Like, the shit is a little weird. I know that, I accept,
it's weird.
Accept, what you're saying, like, yes, what else could he talk about? That's up to him. Like, I don't know. What else could he have talked about? But he still was a cop, and you just cannot be a cop when you try to be a hip hop star. Like, he could have gotten to some rock music or country or something like that, and he would have gotten a hell of a lot more praise. but he did like the one un-hip hop thing that you're supposed to do, and he succeeded off of it. And this shit is still crazy and weird to me, man.
Yeah, it's definitely weird and crazy. It's a weird situation. Nobody knew that shit until after he was on and 3 albums in and fucking with 50. So that's just like a word to the wise. Leave 50 alone.
That's facts. Facts. Because this nigga, how did 50 get this information, bro? Like,
Money.
Man, bro.
That's what happens when you got $300 million just sitting around not doing nothing with it. You get information that nobody else knows. Nigga, he the one that brought out the picture. He got the picture. Like, what, he got this shit from his mom? Like, nigga. Like, so, all right, let's go to the comments, man. So Hamid said, I stopped listening to him once that shit came out. No cap. Word. Edgy said, Ross has grown bass music. All of these instrumentals and beats are fire. Yeah, he, guys, like I said, he has the best ear for picking beats on the planet, and he needs to fucking kidnap Nas and be like, yo, this is what you rapping on, motherfucker. And rap them rhymes, you know what I'm saying? And do the
Nas and Hit Boy been doing their thing recently, man.
Not like it still ain't right. He gonna get there though. He fucking with the right peoples, because them niggas can make hits. So he fucking with the right ones. So all right, but you know, Nas already got classics. You know, shout out to the God MC.
Yeah, definitely.
So
he just do this shit for fun.
Yeah, word, little $20. So Edgy said, plus the Maybach music parts are something to look forward to on every album, which I do agree, because all them Maybach music shits, I mean, it's so beautiful. It's like, this is the type of shit you can listen to while you in your palace if you want to listen to some rap shit. You know what I'm saying? When you in your big estate and you're just like, I want to listen to some dignified hip hop, still talking about fucking niggas up being rich and Gucci and beautiful. Yeah. So I love that. But you know, it does come with also this nigga used to be the police. And Hamid said, Ross gets acknowledged, but his impact musically has taken a dive. And he's right. That shit did take a dive because of not only that information, but just older and just, you know, deteriorating as an MC, because that shit is not something that just stays forever. You know, not everybody's Hove. But like I said before, Rick Ross is a great rapper, but this will always be a dent in his armor. And the fact that he publicly acknowledged it, man, is crazy. That's crazy. Right. I know we all had the picture, but still crazy as shit.
I don't think he cares anymore, obviously, because he spoke about it.
Yeah.
He don't care anymore because I guess we don't care anymore. Like It's a new era, it's a new generation. Like you know, everybody who heard about that, like I was like 26, 27, 28 when that shit happens. I'm 37 now. Like honestly, like just like Edgy said, like yeah, that Maybach shit is always gonna be dope, man. I'm gonna always look for a Maybach song when his album comes out, and I think he knows that. He's like, yeah, fuck it. I used to be a cop. Now I own Vander Holyfield's house. Y'all come over for a barbecue. You know what I mean? So
he's like, fuck it. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Edgy said, ain't nothing wrong with having a job. Yeah, but like, imagine you having a job, right, Edgy? And I know it's like only hip hop. I think you could do this in. But your job can't really be like law enforcement. Like that's the only like you know what I'm saying? Like any forms and fashions, unless you was using it to like smuggle drugs in, and that's a lot because you use a lot of ways than you having to go through that whole program. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole program. Nigga, you gotta take classes and courses and do
it just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't like to get packages into jail. There's other ways to do that, nigga. Like you don't gotta do it that way. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that's the only industry that where it's like, you know, you can't be like working at Apple and working at Google at the same time. I guess, yeah, if that makes sense. All right. So
yeah,
that nigga was not
that
nigga was not the plug in jail. I don't believe that shit for 1 second. That nigga was that he might have been once he got up in there and got like induced to doing it. Maybe that's what happened. He got the job. He was a nice kid, and then he started selling weight because he had met a nice person and they, you know, got a relationship and he started selling pounds. But I don't think that's what happened. But I will say that.
Yeah,
I will say that he did come into the game with at least 100 bands because that's how he got on. He got on with his own WAP. Feel me? So, but go ahead, Wayne. What you gonna say, broski?
I was saying you could be a weatherman. You know what I mean? But you just can't be a cop, bro. If you was a weatherman, you could talk that shit. You can still be a rapper like your boy Jim Jones, but you can't be a cop though.
That's a lot, man. It's. I mean, imagine if Eazy-E was the police.
Well, there you go. Perfect example. Perfect example. Like, how the hell you gonna say fuck the police?
But you the police,
bro? Yeah, that's weird.
You know what?
So,
this brings me to I think,
but
we
no,
haven't had
hold on.
one.
But Edgy, hold on, Edgy, you just maybe more mature than us though. You know what I mean? Respectfully, you know, because there's nothing wrong with having a job. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having a job. You know, but shit, bro, like you got other options other than rap.
And since Edgy's so mature, man, I think she's our next winner, man. Edgy, you just won a hat. Congratulations. Because she's a grown folk in here. We all acting like niggas.
She tried to teach us, and we arguing with her and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah,
right.
Man.
Nah, nigga, you can't no job, nigga. You want to be busting your gun. You want to be selling them motherfucking packs, nigga. All motherfucking day.
Shout out, Edgy, man.
Man, crack in your shoe, in your ass.
She at home like these goofy bums, man. I'm trying to teach these niggas something, man. They ain't listening. Yeah, straight up, man. Let her have the hat, bro. You're right, man.
Come home talking about you smell like French fries, nigga. My name Calvin. Everybody know I got a job. All right.
Yo, that's funny as hell, man.
As she said, she'll take the white. She said she'll take the hat and cocaine white.
See, Edgy, you better chill. You see, Edgy, you got a job.
I got you, yo. Man. I got you. Yo. She got a job. She can afford this shit, but you get a free one from me. Yeah. So boom, boom, bow. Send that address again, Edgy. I appreciate you. Word up. So I'm gonna get those sent out today. All right. So last topic, man. I want to talk about this because we have a lot of our followers on Twitter follow us or like and comment because of wrestling. And
that's
the big
homie. That's not true.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot.
I would say the big homie Wayne likes wrestling. I like football and rapping. He like wrestling and body slams. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like WrestleMania and all of that shit. I try to watch it on the pirated, on the Fire Stick and shit like that. You dig? If I can find it, I'm gonna watch it. If not, I can't watch it because that shit like $95 now. But that shit's going down this weekend in Dallas, bro. I ain't going because ticket $700. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's happening. You feel me? So I might go out there and sell some quarter waters on the block where it is because it's gonna be a big giant event down there. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on. But Wayne, what do you think about WrestleMania, man? Do you give a fuck about it? Because I know you fuck with AWE. You are not fucking with WWF. Whatever it is, nigga. Let you go ahead and do it because you the exports. And I don't know that much.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I'm kind of with it this year, kind of, sort of.
Who the fuck is this nigga? Sorry.
That's Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar like is WWE. Yeah, well, that's him, bro. Yeah, bro. Go on YouTube and just watch like the recaps of what's been happening the past couple months, man. Brock Lesnar has been in rare form, bro. He is not the same Brock Lesnar. This dude been coming out because he's a country boy, This dude been coming out there in the overalls. Usually Paul Heyman do the talking for him, but Paul Heyman is with Roman Reigns now. So he's doing his own talking. Brock is doing his own talking. Come out in overalls and cowboy hats. He didn't crushed Roman Reigns' Suburban with the forklift. You know what I mean? They got to the Suburban trying to drive away. This dude that came through in the forklift and crashed through the Suburban and lifted it up and dropped that shit, man. It's going to be. So my thing is, I'm not as excited for this WrestleMania as I am past WrestleManias because, WWE it's just been such a ridiculously crazy company, man. They've been firing people like all throughout COVID and just letting people go. Meanwhile, AEW has been up for like 3 years, going on 4, and they just been the shit because they allow people to wrestle and be themselves. You can have your own character and be your own person. WWE is just like micromanaged. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So it's like, I say it like this. WWE is like Apple, where you love Apple products, but you can't do shit with it other than what Apple wants you to do. Whereas AEW is like Android. You can you can mix and match. You can fix this up. You can, you can change whatever the hell you want to change around. It's more open, So I'm not as excited for WrestleMania this year, but I did watch Raw and SmackDown the past 2 weeks, and it's been reinvigorating me for WWE, man. Because the thing about wrestling is you gotta suspend disbelief. So when you go in there and watch it, don't think that you're about to watch UFC. Don't think that you're about to watch boxing or NBA or anything like that, man. But you have to be able to just enjoy the shit. But this year for WrestleMania,
Brock Lesnar, the main event, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. This is like their third or fourth WrestleMania match. So I'm not that fucking excited, but I understand because Brock Lesnar is a huge draw, you know. But I am excited for a lot of other matches that is going to happen. It's going to be happen 2 days. It's going to be tonight, Saturday night, and tomorrow, Sunday night. I'm glad they split it into 2 nights now because the shit used to be like 7 hours or 8 hours for one night. I'm like, ain't no
wrestling?
Way, bro. Yes, bro.
Hold on,
on
nigga.
Sunday, like 7
Do they got
hours,
rapping
like,
or they don't got performances and nothing? It's just all
yeah,
wrestling.
there's a little breaks in between. There's breaks in between, but that's the whole thing, though. Like, if you go to a wrestling event, you can only see that shit for like 3 hours before you just like, oh, okay, this shit is getting old. It's time to go. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to eat pizza every night. You know, it's the same shit. So I feel so. There's a lot of matches I want to see. There's like Edge versus AJ Styles. I think that
Edge is still wrestling.
Edge actually came back like a couple years ago, man, because he had to retire because of his neck injury. So he got a second opinion like a couple years ago, and it was like, come back. He came back to the Royal Rumble, man. Everybody was on fire, and he did WrestleMania with Randy Orton a couple years ago. So yes, Edge is back, man. He lost to Roman Reigns last year. Last year's main event was Roman, Edge, and Daniel Bryan. Roman beat both of their asses, man. So yes, this year is going to be Edge and AJ Styles. That's something to look out for. Bianca Belair, if y'all know who Bianca Belair is, beautiful black woman, man. She's killing the game right now. It's going to be her and Becky Lynch for the title. Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is the best women's wrestler in the entire fucking world, bro. Maybe of all time, man. Maybe I say women's wrestler, she may be the best wrestler, bro.
Wow.
This is going to be some great shit. Stone Cold Steve Austin's coming back. Kevin Owens is supposed to be doing his show, and he didn't been talking shit about Stone Cold. So Stone Cold said, "I'm gonna see you at WrestleMania. We gonna see what happens then." God, what else is happening, bro? What else? So much good shit is gonna be happening this weekend, man. If y'all have Peacock, Peacock is only $5 a month. I heard if you use the code WrestleMania 38, if you don't have Peacock, you can use WrestleMania 38. And Peacock, they'll let you have Peacock for $3.80 a month. You just got to pay up front. $3.80 a month for the full year. I think that's like $38.
Wow.
So if you pay $38 on Peacock, man, you can get that shit for a full year. WrestleMania 38 is the passcode. Usually it's like $5, but you got to get through. They got ads and commercials and shit like that on Peacock. So either you pay the $5 or the $10 with no ads, but whatever. But yeah, I'm going to be watching WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania weekend, man. And it's going to be crazy. And that's a great thing about WrestleMania weekend, too. It's like all of wrestling comes together. So like with WrestleMania, like Wale, he does this thing called Wale Mania, like these big concerts all week long. Bro, go online. He did the concert already on Thursday. He had Jade Cargill come up there. A lot of WWE wrestlers, they always show up. And oh my God, if y'all know who Jade Cargill is, man, Google her. And just go ahead and put her on your phone, on your screen, and just let your girl get mad at you, bro. Because she's tough, she bad, she's nasty in these streets. But either way, yeah, man, WrestleMania weekend. It starts tonight. I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to have me a couple of Moscow mules. It's going to be a good night, man. It's going to be a good night, bro.
That's cool, man. As a person that doesn't follow this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to start following it because for some reason, and I still don't know why, there is one hell of a connection between hip hop and wrestling.
Yep.
Smoke DZA was like the dude I knew that was like, yo, like this shit is connected. And like Currency started getting to it, and like every other MC started getting to it. Action Bronson's big into it. Like, I mean, McAfee is supposed to be fighting.
Pat McAfee. Yes, Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. That's gonna be a good match too. Yo, Pat McAfee had a match in NXT. NXT is like
Division
college.
3. Yeah.
Like college
Like
before they
Division
send you
3,
up to.
Yep.
And he did an incredible job. They have this match called War Games. It's like this cage match. He did an incredible job last year. It was him and his group of people and Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era, man. Yo, this dude is athletic as shit, bro. Shout out to Pat McAfee, bro.
Yeah,
I love people that come in and don't just treat the shit like oh yeah, and try to make fun of this shit. He takes the shit seriously, bro. He takes it seriously, and I applaud him, and I love him for that, bro. Yes, that match is going to be crazy, man. Because Austin Theory ain't no hoe either.
I'm gonna definitely go watch that shit. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get fucked up, but he gonna hold his own for a while. But he probably gonna get fucked up, knowing him, because he don't care about getting fucked up. He one of them crazy ass get drunk white boys. He like Stone Cold Steve Austin. He got his whole gang with him. I love it. Love that movement there, man. But yeah, I put in the comments like, what is your favorite? Who is your favorite wrestler of all time? And Edgy said Macho Man. And
Macho Man, word.
Yeah, okay. I can understand that. Like, that's Macho Man is that motherfucking nigga, and he still has so much influence in the game. I'm gonna say Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Pusha T agrees with me. Ric Flair, and I think that's the reason why I like his daughter, which I think that is his real daughter, right?
Charlotte Flair. Yeah, that's his
Charlotte Flair. I love her,
bro.
Yeah, Ric Flair is. I mean, y'all don't know, man. You gotta watch the documentary about Ric Flair. Ric Flair was not popular just in America. That motherfucker was popular all over the globe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was body slamming niggas in Japan before people was like going out there like that. You know what I'm saying? So like in the 60s, is fucking people up. So Ric Flair, man, Ric Flair is that dude. So all righty. So let's see.
My favorite wrestler is Kurt Angle, man. Ain't nobody touching Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. Wow. I remember that motherfucker first came out there. Kurt Angle. I used to like Goldberg too. Not Gold Dust. Goldberg.
Don't do that to Gold Dust, man. Gold Dust. He's Gold Dust. That's his real name is Dustin Rhodes. He's Cody Rhodes' brother, and their American Dream, Dustin Rhodes, their sons. He's in AEW too, man. He has his own wrestling school with Cody, and it's great, man. AEW is great to get into as well, man. I'm sorry like a nerd, everybody. I apologize. It's
not, man. It's cool. All of these motherfuckers grew up watching wrestling. You might think it's goofy now. That's your personal opinion, but I promise you, we all used to watch wrestling because that shit would come on Saturdays, and we would practice the moves on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like when me and Homage was little, we used to wrestle like babies, nigga, like 2, 3, 4 years old. We used to wrestle. He used to be body slamming the shit out of me. So he said, Marty said, damn, Wayne, you know the whole shit.
I do, Marty. I do.
You know what, Marty?
Like, bro,
you
this
are
is
last
like
winner
the surface level, man.
Marty just want a free motherfucking
fuck out of here, man. That nigga want a shirt for roasting me, nigga. Shut up, man.
That's what he do. He comes in here and he spreads his hate. That's all he know.
Damn, man.
But to make it funny, I'm gonna give you a tank top, man. So there you go. You want a tank top? Shout out to Marquise. Just want a tank top.
Funny, yo.
Ain't that nice? Yo, Marty, text me your address, broski. And I'll go ahead and get that sent out to you, or your PO box if you don't trust me enough.
Edgy said that Ox said $1 Million Man is his fave. Yo, shout out to Ox. I don't know him, but shout out to him. Yeah, my $1 Million Man. I love that shit because he paid somebody to win the championship for him, bro. That shit was ill as fuck to me. Everybody's got a price, and that's real talk. Yo, I don't care how much everybody say like, I would never sell my soul and I would never do this. Bro, everybody's got a price. You just don't know what your price is yet, bro. That's real shit. That's real shit.
Word up, man. I really, really love wrestling. I need to get back into it, man. I need to start watching it. I think AEW is dope. They had motherfucking they had Westside Gunner up there just in the stands just talking to him, and it's just like Griselda's big into hip hop or big into that shit. Like it's amazing. It's amazing. It's just like, bro, talk about understanding the importance of urban culture in your fan base, man. No, Marty, you're not. So Marty said, I'm not the only killer here now. True that. Marty, I hope you enjoy that T, man. If you got some free merch today, Homage won, Edgy won, and Marty won. We're gonna be doing this shit probably like once a month, depending on how much we get paid for the check, because this shit ain't free, nigga. We ain't just what I mean doing this shit. We gotta make a flip to be able to afford this shit for y'all. But we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Once you get your package, you already know. You just come back to the podcast, share a picture with us, put it on the gram, what I'm saying? Tag us on You Feel Me Pod. And that's what it is, man. And that's what the fuck it is. And we just want to continue to, share that love. And we really appreciate y'all, man. And thank y'all for coming out here. I know this shit ain't easy getting on this motherfucker YouTube and doing all this shit, but you know, we try to keep y'all niggas entertained. And look, we dropped the video on Friday, man, that I really loved. It was basically about it's all fair in love and hip hop. And we ain't talking about the show, motherfucker. We talking about can you say whatever you want when you have beef with a nigga or you battle rapping? Can you just say anything? Is there certain shit off limits? Like Wayne asked, if you got down, your child got Down syndrome, are you allowed to talk about that? If you white out here slutting in the streets, are you allowed to talk about that? Yeah, I mean, your mom got smoked when you was young. Are you allowed to talk about that? So we talk about it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in there, but you should be able to see it. So go ahead and check out that video.
Real quick, Fearless. I implore everybody on here, if y'all gonna listen to that, please do. I implore y'all to go listen to the full audio version anywhere you get your free podcast, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Listen to the full version, man, because we have a lot to say. And, you know, we try to condense it for YouTube. You know, listen to the full version if you can, if you have time to, because we have a lot to say about this. I can tell you right now, man, I say nothing's off limits, bro. But we go into deeper detail and everything too, man. So I just beg of y'all to please, anywhere your free podcast or so, listen to the full audio, man, because it's a banger, bro. It's a great combo.
Man. It was a really, really good it was a really good episode. I just put the link in here and yeah, man, go check it out. So yeah, man, everybody, like I said, I think I already got homage. I know Edgy hit me up, and Marty, just make sure that you do, man. You're gonna get the tank top that I'm gonna send to you guys. I'm sending that shit off today. So, you know, boom. I don't think everything goes. I think that, you know, you need to watch your mouth. That's the reason why certain battles have ended up in fights. You know what I'm saying? Certain motherfuckers that got beat up, you know what I mean, and rapping. And, you know, it's even worse in the street when you really like battling shit like that. So I just want to say thank y'all, man, for coming out. I hope y'all have a good Saturday. Wayne, do you want to go ahead and send us off, big homie?
No doubt, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of You Feel Me podcast, man. Y'all know we greatly appreciate you guys spending even a minute of your Saturday with us, man. Thank you so much, man. You can find us anywhere your free podcast or so. All our audios is on youfeelmepodcast.com. Anywhere your free audios or so, man. We are on Apple Music, iTunes. We're on Spotify. We are on Stitcher. We're Amazon podcast now. We're all over, man. All you got to do is type out the You Feel Me podcast. All you see is everything that we got right there. Bam, 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 man. Just thank y'all so very much. We continue to do that. Also, YouTube, you can see our lovely faces. Type in the You Feel Me podcast in the search bar. You'll see all our videos, man. Please watch, like, subscribe, man. Tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your mother, tell everybody about us, man, so we can continue to do this because we enjoy doing this. We enjoy entertaining y'all, man, and we got a lot to say, man. Thank y'all so very much. Merch. Find our merch. You Feel Me Podcast.bigcartel.com. Shout out to everybody who won the shirts and hats today, man. We hope y'all enjoy it. We hope y'all love it, man. You know, man. Thank your big homie Fearless for creating all that shit, man. It's beautiful and it's great and it's wonderful, man. Y'all rock it with pride like we do. You know what I mean, man? Represent us, man. You know we represent y'all and everything that you do, man. Linktree. If you go to Linktree, it's easier than all of that, man. Just go to Linktree/You Feel Me Podcast. That's everything. Anywhere. Our Twitter is on there. Our IG is on there. Facebook is on there. The link for the clothing is on there. Just click it. It's a one-stop shop for everything. Click it. Everything that you need that involves us, it's on that link tree. Okay. Twitter, You Feel Me Cast. IG, You Feel Me Pod. Okay. Please follow us on Twitter before we get banned again. I'll be saying some wild shit on there, man. Instagram, for everybody that follows us on Instagram, thank you so much, man. Tell everybody to follow us as well, man. When Fearless dropped that shit on Instagram on Monday, bro, like I think it was like 5 minutes and we got like 555 views. Automatic. When we talked about the Will and the Jada and the Chris Rock and everything, man, it was like 10 minutes, bro, and we got like 500 hits already, man. I knew that the shit was just gonna go flames, man. I knew it was gonna go hammer, and it did, man. And we couldn't have done it without y'all. We greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget that my co-host Jimmy B. Fearless is one of the greatest rappers of all time, man. He dropped 2 dope-ass albums last year, FYE, and Kobayashi, man. You can't listen to one without listening to the other, man. Okay, listen to both of them, and then when you're done, jump on YouTube and watch the reviews that we had for both of those albums. We made a review for FYE, and we made a review for Kobayashi, man. Y'all check those out. Am I forgetting anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Man.
Yeah, the Patreon, Patron, man. Y'all, please don't forget about the Patron, man. You know, we got $2 level, $5 level, $10 level, man. You subscribe to that, man. And also Overcast. When you download us on the Overcast podcast app, you get a little kickback for that. So download Overcast. Once you download that, you open it up. Download the You Feel Me podcast and any one of our episodes, all of our episodes, our newer episodes, our older episodes, okay? And we get a little kickback for that. I think that's everything, Fearless, man. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it, man. Thank y'all so much. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Love y'all, man. What? Is it not weekend Saturday? It's not Saturday?
No, it is. No, Marty. This nigga Marty said I like fighting. I just had to laugh at that real quick.
Like shooting too. All right, y'all. Yeah. Peace to the people, man.
Peace. We love y'all, man. New episode just dropped yesterday, man. Love and hip hop, man. Is it okay to say whatever the hell you want in hip hop during the beef? Every Friday at 11 a.m. we go drop something, man. Every Saturday at 1 p.m., man. Live stream. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Peace.
Peace.